Hello everyone, today we will be making some floral plates using these images, glossy accents and chipboard scraps. So I'm just going to leaf through these to show you what they look like. I printed on glossy photo paper because that absorbs the glossy accents the best. I already cut one out of here. You would have seen a small clip at the start of the video showing how they look at the end, and this is one I've already used in a journal. You can also use clear nail polish or resin. Those both also work very well for this. I just like using glossy accents because it kind of makes bubbles, and it also makes the image itself look a little bit older. So I will list this kit in my description. This is a great mass make, so I'm going to make all of these today so that I don't have to worry about it in the future. And then this is the one that I've already made, that I've already used in my journal. There you go. So the reason it has this little mark here is I put a clip on it, but it doesn't matter so much while it was not quite yet dry, because I wanted to attach these ribbons. But this is basically how it works. Oops. It just slides around, and then these ones open up for if you didn't watch my previous video about this journal. But I love how these looks. It's really sturdy. It has to be on something sturdy, so you can either use chipboard or maybe matte board, photo board, something like that. Maybe foam board, though that may be a little bit too thick. But I just have a whole lot of chipboard scraps that I'll be using because I use chipboard to make my journal covers. It's about 2 millimeters thick, and I think it's 80 point chipboard. So yes, I am off camera. I'm quickly gonna cut all of these out so I don't waste your time. You don't have to watch me just cutting all of these out. Okay, I've got a whole lot of them here now. I will be doing this one on camera because I'll only be doing the one because it's a very repetitive process, and I've shown you guys this a couple times now. Although everyone is slightly different, so you can do different things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to glue this onto here and then slice it out. It's as simple as that. I just love how these came out. As you saw, I also inked the edges so it's not the gray from the chipboard, and then just lightly inked around the sides. The back I usually just leave blank because I either glue it down or usually I only use the top. But you can also, if you want to use the back, like use this card, you can just put some paper on here and then someone can write on the other side. The glue that I use is Fabri-Tac. I finally caved and just bought Fabri-Tac. I've been going through a bunch of different glues trying to figure out what I like. I love this one. I love that it dries quickly, dries clear, and it doesn't wrinkle paper. My only issue with it is that it's not archival quality, so I won't be using it on any photo albums or anything like that. But for my needs now, it is wonderful. So this is the glue I will be using for the next while, but I'm still looking for one that does all of that and is archival quality. So now I'm going to be using this glossy accents. Everything that I use in this tutorial I will list in the description. Once again, I'm going to do the edges first and then I'll do the middle. Okay, now I'm just gonna let this cure overnight. Usually these edges fill out around here, that's why I don't put it fully onto the edge, otherwise it starts running over. And then I will show you what it looks like when it's dry. All right, here they are. So I didn't do all of them yet, I still have a bunch left, quite a few, but I ran out of my glossy accents, so I'll have to buy some more. But these ones will tide me over for now. So as you can see, it does make the images a little bit darker, make it look a little bit more antique. So that's the effect that I really love. And then this is the one we did together. So I really like how it comes out. I love working with glossy accents. I just think it comes out beautifully and it's such a unique thing. So this one created so much bubbles because it was the last bit in one of the bottles that I just squeezed out. So just be mindful of that. Here you can see it a little bit as well, but I don't necessarily mind the effect. I think it's still very unique. So I actually quite like it. I don't want it on all of them, but I don't think it's bad necessarily. So I'm just holding some of them up so you can get a better look at them. There is 48 images in total in this kit, and they don't have to be used just for this. They can be used for cards, or you can cut them into tags or anything like that, anything you want really. But I like to use them for this. When you do glue them down, do make sure to glue them down properly though. I didn't glue this one down properly and it lifted, and I can't, if I push it back it just cracks, so just be careful for that. But yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this, and please let me know if you'd be trying it yourself. Have a lovely day. God bless. Bye bye.